Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make an airport in Blender. So without any further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, creating an airport in Blender can be as simple as making a small regional airfield or as complex as building a fully detailed international airport. So this guide, I will show you, or I will walk you through creating a, at least simple airport from scratch in Blender using built-in tools. So the techniques also work if you're building an airport for games, flight simulator, etc. like that. So now what you need, yes, you need to have a blender and also a computer with a dedicated GPU. You have an optional to do HDRR sky, optional to have aircraft models if you have one, optional airport assets, yeah, etc. like that. Before we begin, just open your blender right here and click file right here and click new to create a new project. So this is the new project. This is the default project. So let's just remove this cube right here on the middle. So now, after deleting the cube, you need to now set the units. So now you need to open scene properties. So open scene properties. So this is the scene properties right here. This one, scene properties. So you can see under scene properties, go to units right here, set the units, and recommended settings. The unit system is in metric, and the length is in meters. So yeah, that's it. So using metric units makes large scale modeling easier. So now we need to create a ground for our airport. So let's just create a simple plane right here. Press Shift A, then go to mesh, then click a plane right here. So we can just scale it if we want. So this is how it would look like. So this become the airport ground. So for example, yeah, this is actually the airport ground. This is what we're going to use for airport ground. Now we need to create the runway. Press the Shift A again, mesh, and plane. And now scale it again. Then press X, then times 40, let's say. Okay, let's say 40. So for our ground, let's increase this to, right? Let's increase this like this. So yeah, so this is our runway. This is our whole ground. So now we scale it on x-axis. We need to scale it on y-axis. So now click the click the object again. Press S and press Y. Now we create it as 8. Let's say 8. This one. All right. So yeah, that's it. So move it slightly above the ground to prevent the Z fighting. So let's just move this just above the ground. Yes, just like this one. So create now the runway material. So for the runway material, select the runway. So this is the runway material. Check material properties, click new. And for these adjusted values, same thing. Let's leave the principal BSDF. For the base color, make it dark gray. For the roughness, let's say it's 0.725. Okay, for the metallic, 0. For the IOR, 0 0.1. This one right here. So now we're done with the runway material. So now we have to add runway markings. So press shift again. So press shift A again. Press shift A and click mesh. Go to the plane. Now we need to scale it into a thin rectangle and also assign a white material. Now we just need to duplicate it. Duplicate this one, go right here, and yes, that's it. So now we are done creating the runway. Now after creating a runway, duplicate the runway, this one, duplicate it to create a taxiway. Shift D, this one. So we need to enter the tab mode, select the edge loop. So now we're done. So now we're done with the runway. We can now just build the airport terminal. So press Shift A again. Go to mesh right here. Add a cube right here in the middle. So now we are going to scale it downwards. S, Z. Yeah, scale it right here. S and Y. Scale it like that. And S again. And X. Scale it like that. So now we just need to move this you know, right here. Just move it right here. So now we input our building. So airport terminal, we just need to duplicate it again. This one, as you can see. So now we have our own building. So we're just going to duplicate it again on the right side. Now we will duplicate this again. And now we're done. So we already build our airport terminal base form. So we can just control R to cut loot cuts, or control B to bevel the corners. So now edit the windows. So create a window, select a terminal right here. So let's say we create this one, or we select this one. So now we're done with the building. So this is just a base, you know, airport buildings or terminals. So now what you're going to do next is just, you know, import an airplane file, 3D model file right here, or you can just create it by yourself. But I recommend you to just, you know, import a file. But I recommend you just import a, you know, airplane file. So this one right here. So I'm going to, you know, download this one since it's free. So it is on a zip file. So I'm just going to extract it after downloading. So now after downloading, click extract. Now the file has been extracted. You can just choose what type of, you know, plane you want to use. So this is actually the file right here. So now let's import it inside our file right here. So I'm going to import, I think it is GLTF. So now, it's not GLTF, or I believe it's a PX. No, it's not a PX. Well, I guess it is wavefront. Yeah, it's wavefront. So now, as you can see, I created, or I mounted an airplane inside my, let's scale it down. It's very small. This one. All right. So as you can see, it's done being here, and you're good to go. So as you can see, I already created a simple airport with an airplane model inside it. Yeah, that's it. That's how you can create basic airport in our and yeah, that's it. That's how you can create airport in Blender. And also that's it for this tutorial. If you want more, please like and subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next one.